Is there someone inside?
Yeah, and his name is Django.
Django! Django, have you always been alone?
I was chosen through a photo, a simple photo. Director Corbucci, the two producers, Manolo Bolognini and Franco Rossellini, they didn't know which actor to choose. Mark Damon, American. Another one was Spanish, Peter Martel. And the third was me. Corbucci promised the role to Mark Damon, but Mark Damon was busy doing another movie, and Corbucci didn't want to wait for him. And then Manolo Bolognini said, listen, guys, you know what we do? We have the 3 photos of the 3 actors. We go to the distributor, and we'll ask him which one he likes best. So he went there, and at that time there was Fulvio Frizzi, head of Euro International, and Fulvio Frizzi, he looked at the 3 photos, and his finger was on my face. And that's the reason why I did Django. But when they offered me the role of Django, I didn't want to do it. I said, I'm an actor. I want to play Shakespeare. I want to, I want to do great movies. What do you mean, a Western here in Italy? So my agent was Paola Petri, and the husband of Paola Petri was, for me, the best Italian director, Elio Petri, a director who won also an Academy Award for investigation of a private citizen. And he said to me, Franco, you have nothing to lose. You better do it. And he convinced me to do it. Sergio was a man full of humor, and he liked to do jokes all the time. I remember in the opening scene of the film, I was carrying a coffin in the mud. And it was raining, really raining. And he said to me, you walk all the way until, you disappear out of our sight. And then you wait for us, and we'll call you. I remember that I walked in the mud. It was very tough to carry the coffin. And I disappeared, and I was waiting for their call. The call never arrived. Sergio left with all the crew, and they left me there by myself. So, that was one of the jokes that Sergio used to do. The only thing I said to Corbucci, my name is Nero, means black. I want to be dressed in black. That's it.
Are you here to bury the dead, huh? And then you're in business, and here's your first customers.
Whatever I'm doing here is none of your business.
Corbucci wanted to do an original Western, a black humor of a Western. It's like a Japanese samurai. A Fistful of Dollars just opened in Italy when I was shooting Django. And Corbucci invited Leone on the set. And Leone came to the set to see me. And he was looking at me, and Corbucci said, you better watch out. This guy is going to disturb your star, Clint Eastwood. We started to shoot Django in December 1965. We shot few days, and then we stopped the movie because there was no script. There was just the idea of the film, typical of Italian movies of that time. So Corbucci asked a favor to his brother, Bruno Corbucci, and he said, Bruno, you must write something for me. So we interrupted the movie. We didn't have enough money. In the meantime, Bruno was rewriting, was writing scenes of the film. In the meantime, the producer managed to do a co-production with Spain. So after Christmas, we went to Spain. We shot few scenes outside with the horses, and then we flew back to Rome, and we finished the movie. They built the town outside of Rome in a studio called Helios, just a few miles outside of Rome. So every day there were trucks, bringing mud and water. This was the character of the film. This is what the director wanted. So of course it was awful, but we had to accept it. My favorite scene, I would say, is at the beginning, when there is the girl that she's beaten by the bad guys, and of course Django arrives and he kills all the guys. Then he says to the girl, "What's your name?" And she says, "My name is Maria." "What's yours?"
My name is Django. No one will hurt you anymore as long as you're with me.
Yeah, the film was very violent, yes. But I know for sure that it was banned in England. And actually, 5 years ago, after 25 years, the English market opened, you know, Django. And they asked me to go to England and to promote the film. And the film was very, very successful. So, you know, this is something that can happen in violent movies. But as I said before, we have to accept it.
Can you hear this?
When you are 23 and you have nothing to lose, I didn't have any reservation.
No. No. No!
I'm flattered that Tarantino loved this kind of Italian movies. After Django, I did 2 more westerns with Corbucci, great westerns. One was Vamos a matar compañeros, and the other one was The Mercenary. And there were 2 great westerns. So we didn't think about, you know, doing a sequel or something like that. I'm crazy about westerns. I need to do a western once in a while. It's like, you know, eating bread, eating pasta, drinking wine. It's in my blood. I need it.